82-83 into hopefully one of the 687s that are part of Kirk Cousins. Or I can stack them into gold cards or things of that nature. Alright, yeah, Preston's new. Looks like Preston's the toughest one to create. I think I'm gonna wait there for the options. Because at least we can make a free elite. We're really close. And, to making a second Kirk Cousins. Which thing with the second Houdon could make so we have to wait on the other one. See if the first Malcolm Jennings sells. Hopefully it will. Okay, that's not bad. I got Sony Michelle. And alright, now we need Amari Cooper, Kyle Fuller, and Cal Williams. Let's see, green, and green. To complete Kirk Cousins. And then from Kirk Cousins, we'll jump in to Malcolm Jennings and add Kirk Cousins to the second Matthew Hudon, which pack back to back open. And then we'll make a second Malcolm Jennings. We're lucky to do so. And kind of hoping that sent off with. Maybe I'll just end up with. I don't want to end up with Malcolm Jennings. Hopefully this isn't a second Sony Michelle. Out of 12. Alright, Kyle Fuller. That's good. That's good. Okay. And then that'll put right there. Kyle Fuller with that. So now we need Amari Cooper and Kyle Williams. And 82-83. That's been too much. I can't recrush those guys back out of Malcolm Jennings. Ooh. to be Amari Cooper or Cal Williams. Or we put them in a elite pack. Cal Williams, nice, nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy Amari Cooper. Okay, and then I'm gonna add that to that and make second Kirk Cousins. Who would Philip Rivers? What did Kirk do? Completed 76% of his passes for 342 yards and 3 touchdowns in a huge 24-17 win over Packers there. Over Aaron Rodgers and Packers. But Philip Rivers did the same thing. I'm not sure if it was for many yards or a pivotal win for them in that battle. Because he broke an NFL record once held by Alex Smith. Alex had some strange game with the Cardinals where they had to win, and then he was 19 for 21 or 19 for 22. He had his first like 15 passes, and if it wasn't for that one wingback pass, I guess he was going to be 100%, which would have been the first time in NFL history of 2025 for somebody to complete all their passes out of a whole full quarter game with over 20 attempts. So 20 for 20 is something that means. And Philip Rivers did that. He completed 25 passes out of 25, but I think he ended like 20. I don't know where he ended, but it wasn't 25 out of 25. It might have been like 25 out of 29 or 32 out of 37 or something like that. But his first 25 passes out of 32, 37 were all complete, 100% completion, which was an NFL record. And Alex Smith was second. And I guess Kirk Cousins was second or third in there. Yeah, that's true. I totally Madden. Just tweet message. But how's that? Yeah, that'd be man, that's a down thing. They put their bodies on at night, don't they? Trying to, show people. Whatever. Yeah, and shout out to re-improving the helmets type thing that means. I thought hopefully they would, because those guys sometimes, won't go down. I mean, they need to not go head first into piles type thing. But I was thinking like a buckyball uh, sound Riddell Matrix thing, like within their helmet. But I don't know. As far as absorption to help like with the cushions, if it like hexagon patterns on the sound cushions within the helmet, that styrofoam type thing, to help with the blunt impact type thing. That means if that could be put into like a buttress keystone bridge thing, like the hexagons bridged together, then it has the energy can diffuse with that slide system of the Dell helmets or something like that. Yeah. I think it's his leg. Too. Like, see it, that anniversary of the Joe Theismann injury, and 33 years after the date, he had the same leg injury on as Joe Theismann. Now, hopefully, he's okay, because that was a graphic one. The Theismann one was with the bone or something like that. They like pop through the skin or that nature on the field, and then which then ended Theismann's career. To not take another hit. He's walking, which is good, and God bless there. But the same thing happened to Alex Smith, so I hope he's okay. And they like Morgan Freeman like air cast at the leg. Alright. Feel bad about telling this story. The dude seriously need to go down to the enemies because the dude be swiping the quarterbacks. I hope his wasn't freakish or something like that. If those guys are okay. But, yeah. And, so hopefully, like the rest of his team, like, well, read Bluebird and take the that means. So I don't understand that. He's already with the team. Like, aren't they? Is his offensive line and other people? All right, Jenkins. So, like they're your peeps, man. Like they should have. See what it is? Now we're at 785,000, and yeah, at least like on paper or something like that. It's like it's never gonna be too crazy. Just like you can do it. See what it is? And like it's Cruz there, man. But like his team taking it means the Wi-Fi era. Like on off week and stuff, taking it means got like no one. See what it is? Send people news and meetings and things of that nature. And like get the horn and tell the crew like we're not gonna meet. Oh man, they're not even linked with them. See what it is? Alright, I'm watching this guy, man. You know what's happening? No, no, no. Ooh, man, that thing would have just been, man, yikes. I mean, yikes. Do I want to do that? What's the speed of light? 386. Take the means. So, I'm at 686, so somebody else posted that for 200. And it was like, you wanted to go for 200 to 250 coin? See what it is? Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Like, speeding bullet thing there. Okay. And I posted Jenkins there for, so second Jake. Once he sells, then, I'll get a kicker. See my option, see my, yeah, undercut that. There's one at 822, 710, 77, 822, 710, 707, 75, and my one that posted up at speed of about 686 for 386 meters per second squared or something like that. What is that? E equals mc squared. Speed of light, the mass, kind of like a momentum equation, or mass times acceleration. It's something that they're different constants, but they both have two variables multiplied by each other. Like kinetic energy would have b squared. So at 700, other than the half part, then it would be the half mc squared, taking half mv squared. And that means, it's kind of funny how that looks a lot, so take things like this. Certain material reactions with certain constants. Momentum. which is really cool MV, I guess. Okay. Dude's putting their Eagles team together, man, and messing stuff up because Amos plays for the Bears, so although he's a team of the week at faster speed, he's not Team Eagles, taking that sense for Carson Wentz card. Who else is with the Eagles? Nelson Aguilar? Isn't he like the week 3 one or something like that? Series 3? Series 3 master? Other than Coach Madden? Yeah. Series 3 master Alshon Jeffrey. And I think one of their buds got like a card in Primetime Performers or something like that. Heck yeah. That's what that's about. Auction sold M. Jenkins 632.25, 1.4 million coins. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Thank you, Ray. That is just, man. Just thank you. All right, now we can go get a kicker. And I'll probably, if you're in this type of search and filter, remember to delete that from the name and then hit done. Gotta hit done to make it empty bar name thing. And the dialog box there, right there. But I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go by position, which is type in here, and then special kicker, special teams, and then overall kicker, and oh man, kickers went up. Oh, the last 375 kicker, get him out. Yeah, Jason Myers. Woo, close. Yeah. All right, we're still a millionaire. We're still a MUT millionaire. The Jemias world, you know what I mean? And how many is he at? He's got like some type of record. He's like within the top 10, 400, 500 MUT millionaires or something like that through his videos. He's got something special going on now. And you buy and then he does advice for their teams. I think that means that they're members. It's got like a monthly charge. But I pretty much do the regular one. I try to catch them on Twitch. And how do they do that? Like with Janis Joplin, Opperland USA, the Motown. I try to do all the greatest hits. So I've got like greatest hit people, Wills, Xerxes, Gut Fox, AKG, Eric Weather. I'm not really members, but when they put out videos, I try to catch up on. My name is Ryan. That my gamer. This my gamer. I think he's back. And, all of them do different Thanos iron stones that they like to talk about and invest in. And so I pretty much watch like 2 or 3 of each of their video channels per week. So Xerxes puts out about 3 or 5 videos per day and doing a special promotion. 5 to 7 days in a week, if you're not counting the weekend or whenever the 2 days off is, or 4-3 shifts. For those who work 12-hour shifts like paramedics or something like that and doing 48 hours in 4 days, what is that? Then they have 3 days off type thing. That means with truck drivers type thing, haul material drivers. I think they do like double shifts with sleep or something of that nature. And they're out there like that for weeks on, and then they're weeks off. That's nice. Let's see here. Ogden. Right. Okay. I wanted to get a kicker for the Cluth thing. I've got technically enough to do Mahomes. Because I think once I put him in purple power up, he'll go to 99 because he'll give him +1 to the power up. It's not like right there. Let's see what happens to that. There's Mahomes. And I think I've got Mahomes starting to power up somewhere in there. Yeah, and compare Mahomes to Mahomes. And once I get that 84 all the way up with those rising stars, then I'll put the 95 on there. And then, because I need 10 rising star ones, so 10 rising star Mahomes, and I'll put them in there. And then I can make the power up Mahomes. I might do them now. I might do them now because it'll drop me out of MUT Millionaire, but at least I'll have Mahomes done. Um, and then I literally don't really need to do anything. Just keep playing other things. I don't think I'm gonna get the legend, but I had some like stuff with mine earlier on, and I didn't finish the journey one. And then I emailed like I talked to, I guess I didn't directly talk to EA. I sent messages to EA and Kralo, like I've got this problem, I can't get through certain challenges. And after like one of the patches, I could. So I'm like 100 challenges behind. I never finished the original Journey Crossroads. Once I do that with Journey Jogger, I already done with Stephen Gilmore in there, then I can get a legend, I think. So really, I just need to come in and play like another 100 solos of the Journey Crossroads one, which is gonna just be awesome. But I am kind of looking forward to it. It gives me a chance to laugh the book and see new stuff type thing that means, uh, and try to understand, how's it reacting type thing that means. That's good. I know usually just run down the clock in challenges, but it's a good time, like with solo battles, like Jeremiah said, to kind of test out some stuff. Yeah. Bit annoying, but I don't know. Depending on how fast you want to make other things, it would probably make it annoying. Yeah, because you have to take your time with like 100 challenges rather than run down the clock and go sleepy mode with it. Thing that, so that would definitely quadruple the input time. But yeah, anyway. And then I can take Golem and throw him into the Ezekiel Elliott set and make another Elliott and load him for like 100 or so like that. I'd pay for like a couple of those things, and I keep doing that. Alright, now we've got Jason Myers, which is like the whole point of this. I didn't think that was going to go through like that. I was kind of hoping that it did, and that was like way polynomial off type thing that means. It's fairly complicated math that actually came through. So at least a 5 polynomial of like permutation combination type thing that means. Okay, which would give us Clutch Kicker, 250 training. There we go. And this whole story was to create a Clutch Kicker ability chemistry. Kicker cannot be iced with a timeout. So when you're in that 10-10 tie, you need to kick the field goal and make it 13-10 for the victory. You get that Madden meter. But they take away the kicking meter and they're just like, just kick the doodle jump. What's that? Man, I'm trying to think what that game is. Uh, where it plunks the chips back and forth on the pegs, and it takes it masks the pegs and like guess the pegs, and I guess with sound you can figure out where they are. But that's what they do with the kicking meter. So you have to kind of with the uh, internet connection, try to kick that because you've been iced. Well, you get back the meter on Clutch Kicker if you have the red varsity letters, clutch high school letters, Clutch Kicker chemistry on your jacket, CK on your left jacket or right jacket, with the E or F or something type thing that means. Ew, like if like you went to Harvard type thing, that means you have an H, red H on your jacket, and in there, and that's why I call them like varsity letters type thing that because they're like whatever. So with that varsity letter now, I'll get just the regular meter without the Houdini meter type thing where they like cover it up like Penn and Teller, and they like uh, uh, put the rabbit back in the hat, and then the rabbit disappears, or the coin disappears, with the uh, quarter behind the ear type thing. That means disappears for the kicking meter. The meter will stay, and it won't go to like you'll have the meter, and then they'll cover it up and like go ahead and kick it and just try to guess where the A is type thing. That means, and with that one, they'll bring back the meter because of the CK red letters, and then you can see where it is type thing. That means even though your opponent thinks that they iced you, you yourself will just kick like you normally kick an extra point type thing. That means with no pressure, uh, that thing disappears and you just get like the extra point screen animation rather than the thumb animation. Even in solo battle type thing, that means they can't take that time out, the third and fourth down type thing. That means to ice the kicker, where you have to run another play or something like that to keep from getting ice and getting that mean. And you're like, well, I'm stuck with it because I don't have any more time type thing. It's fourth down. I won't be iced type thing. That means it literally said that within the you know, spelling almost type thing. Ability chemistry, kicker cannot be iced. And see, it says the ice, and then it positive negative type thing. That means double negative. Oh, it cannot be iced. It overrides that type thing. VIP, black card, crystal card, American Express. Ew. So they can try to ice you, but then like they'll send your kicker to 50 in nerf, but then the red letters will bring it back to 99. It's oh, you won't get. It's a little bit different from the focus kicker with the slower meter. It's just the pressure meter, and the other one's for like the fourth down kick when you're at your own 20 or the corner kicking towards the end zone without putting it to the goalpost, and they're not the anyway. That goes to archive all the way over. Ultimate kick set should be there, and then we can complete that here. And and ironically have two of them. Okay, okay. Guess we'll move that on to another story. So thanks for watching. Smash a like and subscribe for uh, fifth order degree polynomials as far as putting in the clutch, putting two dogs together with two Kirk Cousins to make two Malcolm Jenkins that sold for 700,000, 635 auction house tax to create 1.3 million coin so that I could buy a clutch kicking chemistry kicker. Thanks for watching. Uh, Belated happy holidays. Thanks for watching.